I'm in sales right now, and is my day job.
You're an animal, bro.
I mean,
in the best possible way.
It's kind of different, but it's kind of not. It's just just have to be consistent, persistent. Like it's a numbers game, man.
Yeah, cool. I mean, we're guys, so everything's a numbers game. Approaching, at the bar.
Everything is a numbers game.
Going on stage, bombing until you're not bombing as much as you're hitting or whatever. Everything's a numbers game. But that one, when I first moved to this city, because that's the easiest work to get into because it's hard to actually start making some dough.
It's a low threshold, but also it's like something. It's like easy to get into, but hard to master.
Exactly.
Mike, you straight from the south side. Mike, I'm just so happy to be here right now. Real Rap Podcast.
I just finished maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I just finished Arnold Schwarzenegger's autobiography, right?
Oh, really? What are you? What, like voice work or something? Or oh, you mean you read it? I thought you was talking about work. I'm in work mode.
I
was like,
the book,
acting?
But what was dope about it? He got to a part where he was talking about when he was jumping into politics, right? So we did the bodybuilder stuff. Then he did the movie stuff, and now he's trying to get into be the governor of California, which is like. It's like the sixth largest economy in the world. Like you could take
what a
California,
dream to have, yeah.
3. He lived 3 Michael Jordans in one lifetime, and he's still alive. He was the greatest bodybuilder of all time. From my age group, the greatest action hero of all time. Yeah. And then he was the CEO of California, which on the world, take other countries, and California is in like the top 5. Top 10 easy, right?
Had 3 successful careers.
Once in a lifetime careers, right? So he had this part in when he was talking about it. This one stuck to me when I was reading it. He said in politics you have to learn to hear yes when somebody says no. And he said he was talking to he had to do fundraising or whatever, or he was trying to get a part of something. And some guy was like, yeah, no, we can't do that. And he was like, thank you for having faith in me. That's outstanding. He Jedi and the dude kept saying no, and he just kept treating no like it was yes. And the dude eventually was
he literally Jedi mind tricked.
He just finessed him, and the dude was like, all right, I guess I'm cutting you a check.
He's just like, I don't know. Yeah, like that's the type of delusion I need, man. Like to where it's so strong.
Straight up.
I trick somebody else. I'm like, actually join this boat with me.
Yeah. But now mark you, he's 6'3", like 324 pounds.
Right. that don't work for 5'8" niggas, man.
He married to a Kennedy. It's like,
right.
All right, yeah, I'll cut you. I'm gonna go in there and be like, hey, no, you're not allowed in here. Thank you.
Security.
No. Thank you for having me. No. He said no. Right. You don't understand.
No means no.
His no sounded like yes to me.
Just like, interesting. Yeah. Say that in jail. Like, it's like your no is gonna sound like yeses to them too. Like, damn it.
I said no.
Please.
That's gotta be surreal too, right? If you're so famous to a point where people started. I was at a bar. It was 2.5-3 months ago. I was at a bar after a show, and they had karaoke night. Second to the last performer, and I only stayed there because I saw this young brother, and I was like, I'm not leaving here. The night was over for me. I was over 45 minutes before I left, and I was like, I'm not leaving here until I see this nigga dressed like Michael Jackson.
I'm crying. I see.
Do his damn thing. And I stayed.
Yeah.
That has got to be surreal. Like, I don't know, what would be weirder if you're the person and then you see somebody that's going out there being you, talking like you, doing a spot on impression, or living a whole life, or being the person that's like, I'm gonna go ahead and bleach my skin and learn all of Michael's dance moves from 40 years ago and make a living. Make a living, son.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like, I think, like, yeah, that is a comment on how, like, most likely obsessed and autistic that person is. But also, that's just, Michael Jackson just had it like that. To where it's like, you can make, he's someone who's easy to obsess about. Like, he's just so signature in everything he does. Like, one kid just saw that one day and was like, wait, hold on. I cannot rest until I understand how he did that. What does it feel like to be that person? What, you know, he just had that type of, he was a phenomenon, man. Like, yeah. He had that aura, man.
Can that happen again? Oh, man. To the degree that pretty soon, so now, so AI is like really, really good, right? But it's just spitting it out. Like, I'm way older than you, so I remember like when we had the flip phones and videos first started coming out, you were only getting 30 seconds, 90 seconds of a video on your phone. Now we stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because technology, right? And so right now you're only getting 30 seconds, 90 seconds of Michael Jackson stealing chicken out of Harold's.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Or you know, Stephen Hawking's doing skateboarding, right?
Which is crazy that we're at that point now.
Wild, right?
And
but we're not even at that point. We're at the Nintendo, the original Nintendo point. Cause you give us some time, and instead of just getting a 90-second clip, you're gonna sit down. If me and you was throwing one in the air right now and had a laptop out, we're gonna be like, hey, make a movie with young Chris Tucker and young kid in play with Angelina Jolie's adopted kids, and it's a scary movie with Freddy Krueger and Jason in it, and it's gonna go.
And it's gonna be mad decent,
and it's gonna be hella decent. It's gonna take it 3 minutes to think, put a whole movie with the visuals and everything together. We're gonna we blazing. Do Marvel vs. DC.
Right.
To use those properties, you'll need $20. All right, cool.
And it could be like, oh yeah, use all the stats you know from the comics and stuff. So it could be like, oh man, this person really would. And Goku would really win against, like,
exactly. And do it with Frank Miller style,
man.
And then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna watch a movie that we just created because we was high one day and wanted to finish our pizza puffs and watch a movie that we just created. Now when we go outside, we're gonna be like, you know what's gonna be gone, which is crazy, is did you see such and such? No, you didn't see it because I just made it up and watched it myself. It ain't gonna be no. Did you see that last episode of Martin?
There's not gonna be a shared experience anymore.
No more shared experience.
It's
very
gonna be
scary.
Like very individual. When it comes to like, oh, I have this individual, like I have ordering and shopping habits, and there's no shared like ideas, experiences, habits. It's just always going to be based on whatever your algorithm is. It's basically like just like a big algorithm being created around your life, and then that's used to push things to you that are similar to what you already have a taste for. And then now you're in the loop.
Man, bro, I was reading ChatGPT. It's starting to go to the like Amazon-y Google route. Pretty soon, you're gonna, because they're trying to turn it into the new like Google official. Like you go there first, and so now you're gonna be able to start ordering your food, ordering your if you want a new outfit or whatever. So,
right. So I think something AI is gonna do is basically like destroy the need for like information softwares. Like, there's not really going to be like an Amazon platform. You're going to be like, ChatGPT, I need paper plates. And they're going to find the best rates for you on whatever website. Don't even worry about it. We got them. They already sent to you. Like, you know what I mean? You're not going to have to search through any databases and all that stuff. It's going to be like, nope, I need this. And we'll figure all that out for you. Here you go.
If you're a real thug, you got a damn 3D printer in your house.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The 3D printers, I think I really, like when I first heard about those, I really wanted them, but I'm just kind of like, what would I use that shit for? Yeah. Like, I would make spatulas and shit, like just little shit.
It's still janky. Yeah. It's still janky. It needs another it needs another few years.
Yeah, it got to be something where it's like obvious. Like, yeah. It's like, all right.
Like when it used to be Napster out back in the day, it'd be like, ooh, let me get the new Wu-Tang album. You hit download and then you go do something for the next 2 hours.
Right. Yeah, now it's like people ain't got that same type of time to wait for a spatula, man. It's like I could just go to Dollar Tree. Like, nah, son. Yeah, I mean, like I know somebody with a 3D printer, and it's like they having fun with it because they creative enough. But I'm just like, I know they just have to think about shit all day to use that for to justify the purpose. Of course. Be like, you know, like a friend I had, he basically used it to piece together a Halloween costume. And I'm like, that's cool, but you know, you really have to think about that shit. Like, all right, this makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not ready for that yet. It has to be something like print out a fucking laptop for me or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to where I don't have to get it shipped to me. It's like, all right, like just print out the pieces, I'll assemble it, like, and then, you know, maybe something like that.
I'm not even scared, bro. I'm ready for the computers to start making the computers so we could be
that's
like,
deep,
whoa.
man. The computers making the computers is crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's I mean, we getting there. I mean, on your question earlier though, can Michael Jackson happen again? I know that's like kind of how we got here.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks no. I mean, you never know, just because it's like we were talking about technology. It's like I feel like he popped off because it was like limited information, limited technology. So he had a mystique around him that made him like almost like a folklore, like a, you know what I mean? And I don't really feel like we have that much mystery surrounding us nowadays to where someone can be built up in your mind bigger than they actually are.
It's the opposite. The people that are winning right now are in front of your face
all the time. They're taking your time.
That's the whatchamacall. You just plug into their life.
Yeah, it's like literally demanding your attention all the time. You ever like be like, all right, I got to go do something, and it's like it might be something like I got to message this person back on Instagram.
Yeah.
And before you even get to the message, you didn't forgot. You be like, man, I didn't seen like 10 things already on my algorithm. But I'm like, what the fuck was I about to do?
every single time, it's time travel.
Yeah.
I'm just boop, 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 boop. I had I had this one job where I had to drive in a truck, and I was working there for a couple of years, and you know, it was a company truck, so I'm driving on my own. And I mean, it's just boring. Like I got a message from Google, an email from Google. Never seen this in my entire life. From January to August, it sent me a message that said, "Congratulations, you just drove around the Earth." That's how much of the map I'd used and how many miles I lost.
Oh my God.
I said exactly, but there got to a point where I'm sitting there on the road so long, I got time to kill. I'm playing like one of them build your empire games and shit.
Civilization.
So I'm in traffic, cutting corn.
That's how you know you was bored.
And then I'm in here like this. Oh!
You a king in a whole nother world. And shit.
Exactly, but that it'll swallow your brain whole, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back. Another episode of R.A.P Podcast. We are here with esteemed colleague in the comedy business, producer, performer, behind the camera, in front of the camera, man of many talents. Laz, if you wouldn't mind saying hi to.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Laz Patillo. I'm just out here chilling.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
I appreciate
Thanks for having me.
Man, that's love. Man, I appreciate you smiling. So we're gonna get into a number of things. The first thing I wanted to ask you about was. Can you educate me on this government shutdown?
Why would you ask me that? But sure, yeah.
Yeah.
EBT is gone. That's all. That's the first
Straight
thing
up.
I know about it. Yeah, apparently they about to get a like healthcare, Medicare too, Medicaid, all that type of stuff. And that's honestly the extent of what I know about it is how it affects me.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm trying to think like
that's probably one of the most intelligent answers I can imagine somebody saying is the only thing I know about it is how it affects me.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I know about anything.
I mean, like I'm sure, I could get into it if I think about it, but like, yeah,
sure.
It's like I don't know, man. It's like I try to stay away, not because I'm not concerned about what's going on, but it's like we live in a world, like as we were talking, like politics and important things are now like coupled with like entertainment, rage bait, all these different things. So it's just kind of like I really have to like streamline what I'm learning, or it's too much, man.
This one, it is too much. This one goes down. I feel like it goes down to like the roots. It gets down to the pavement of real life. It's not just something happening on the news or something happening over in that country or whatever. Like this is real. Like as far as I know, and I haven't done my due diligence. And apparently, this is like, no offense, this is like CPS. It just happens like every year. You just low key expect it to happen like every year, every other year for them to go on strike, I guess.
Right.
But it's
usual. Yeah, usually what they.
But it's like, all right. So let me get this straight. Government shut down. So government employees aren't getting paid.
Yeah. No, I know a few people who work for nonprofits. They're getting laid off, aren't getting paid. I've been telling everybody, I'm like, if you are a nonprofit, like it is a good time to leave. Even before the election or Donald Trump got in office, or even before he got like inaugurated in. Yeah, it's like y'all got to leave these nonprofits, man. Like,
which the extra crazy thing to me about that is everybody knows it's temporary. So for people to get laid off, which is wild. It's almost like, yo, is this just a dog shaking the fleas? Not to make it sound like that.
When you say everybody knows it's temporary, what's it's like? What are you referencing? Are you saying the job is temporary or
the shutdown?
Oh, the shutdown is temporary.
It happens all the time.
Of course,
and I think they're saying this is like breaking a record or whatever like that. But everybody knows they just sit there, they huff and puff. And then next thing you know, it's
everything is back to normal.
And then it goes back to normal. And for the fact that people would get laid off in the meantime, in between time, while these cats is like,
nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Dude.
I cared again. No offense, for all the mom and pop spots that got shut down during the pandemic, and now I've just moved on.
Yeah, that's like. I almost hate to think about that because there's like some good spots that got shut down.
Tremendous spots that got shut down.
I just, like you said, you just got to move on. And now those places are just no longer. There's no, we about to come back. And it's just no.
No, because it's a Starbucks already.
Exactly. Yeah, man. The property has already been.
It's already going to something else.
Absolutely. No, that's actually crazy to think about. And there's so many places too, like especially. In comedy, like clubs and stuff that got shut down. People be like, oh yeah, you know about this place and da-da-da. And it's like, gone. It might have been like 10 years before I got into it.
It was gone, yeah.
I'm just like, nah, dude. I think that was...
It was like a mini flood that just came through and washed out whatever wasn't all the way tied down.
Yeah, man, it's like that third wave of gentrification, you know what I mean? It's like the
third wave.
Yeah, man, it's like the hipsters kick the niggas out and then the tech bros kick the hipsters out.
And then the old money came in and
said, then the old money, like, actually...
We got this now.
Yeah, actually, guys.
We can't let this property value go too high.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and grab that.
Like, I'm sure you remember North Bar.
Yeah.
That's what happened to North Bar.
That's one of the first. When I first moved to the city, that's one of the spots I would go to.
Yeah, no, because it was like North Bar was a very diverse. Like I seen everybody at North Bar. You had South Siders at North Bar, West Siders, North Siders. Like even to this day, there's not a lot of spaces like that.
No, and there was a legit comic like bartender there. They would get some name brand acts in there.
Yeah,
and it was just such a Chicago club.
It was perfect.
Chicago dive bar spot.
And then that every night of the week they had something going on.
Every night of the week.
Yeah. And what happened was just, from what I understand, just like a commercial real estate company just bought them out, and now they're like, we could fit a Starbucks here. Why? What, North Bar? Fuck you! Like, what is this?
Yeah,
comics. Nobody cares. You know.
And then you just move out of sight, out of mind. and you just keep on trucking through life because nobody.
No one cares. What is anybody supposed to do? Yeah, I'm supposed to I'm gonna dedicate my life to making sure nobody
go by there with a candle once a month.
Yeah, man. I'm losing hair and shit. Career on pause.
So you do a lot of production through the city, which is a big deal.
Appreciate it.
What do you what have you noticed being behind? Because when you're in front and you're just trying to get on stage, you're trying to just be a comic. It's a rat race. You're just trying to go out there, be as funny as you can, hopefully get noticed by the Lazes and the so-and-sos and such and such of the city so you can get more stage time so you could boo, 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 boo. But when you take that step to be, behind the scenes and actually pulling the strings that's making things go, what are you noticing that, like, what advice would Laz now give to Laz at the beginning of his career?
Oh, my goodness. That is a great question. For one, I would say majority of people are not going to understand what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So don't look for that validation. Mm-hmm. Like, guys, I'm pulling all the strings back here. I'm doing all this. Like, so
we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. I care about, you let me on the show, I'm going to do my spot. I'm going to leave. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you want me to do this? I'm going to do my job. I'm going to leave. Like, no one really, it's all you. You don't, and you have the strength to validate yourself and make it so you could keep going. Like, you don't really need anything else outside of that. It would be nice, but, don't worry about it. Is what I would tell my younger self. And then to my younger self would say, shut the fuck up. Why are you still this weight? Guys just like, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's I did happen to know, and that's outstanding advice, because apparently the theme for this show today is nobody cares, and nobody should.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. I feel like, maybe people should care, but also
if you can't motivate yourself,
exactly
in the entertainment bit or in just about any business, if you're a skateboarder and you can't self motivate, good luck to you.
Good luck to you. And then it's like today, it's like, I mean, I'm sure this has been an issue since, the dawn of time. It's just, of course, in America, we're very motivated by personal gain, and really we can't focus on anything else.
The spirit of the culture is everybody has a scratch off lotto ticket.
They're trying
to make it,
and they like, I can't focus on this, bro. I'm trying to. I got tickets to scratch, nigga. Like, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. Your grandma died. I'm sorry. That's cool, but
but if I hit,
right, exactly.
I got you covered. Let me get back to doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I talked to some friends about it, and we basically like. We know of like, okay, when it comes to capitalism, all that stuff, what we know about it is everyone thinks they could win.
Yeah.
But we know not everybody's going to win.
No, of course not. Of course not.
So it's just kind of like, oh man, I got to scratch these tickets. This is the only way it's going to work. Yeah. Sorry. Like, I don't know if it's going to work, but this is the only way it will work.
That's interesting that you said. I literally just finished reading The Long Walk by Stephen King.
There you go.
And that's exactly what it's literally the rat race. Yeah, you start out with 100 people and you either win or...
Exactly. And there's only one winner.
And there's only one winner.
We all know we all can't win.
And everybody's walking through, somebody falls over, you pick them up even though you're competing against them.
Which is
somebody
crazy
gets taken out the game.
About.
You cry because you formed a bond, but at the end of the day,
it's you.
It's me versus
you or
all
I'm dead.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh my gosh, man. And that's the shit that's crazy about it. And it's like, I know, like, I'll say this, the industry is very much like that, but I don't believe that life is like that. Like, you know what I mean? Not. Like, there is ways you can support others while supporting yourself. And, so I think.
I want you to win. I just want me to win more.
Yeah, that too.
I would love for us to win.
Right. It's like, but I'll cut you off if you.
if you start rapping like Silk the Shocker,
Exactly.
you out here.
You don't believe in the vision, I'm cutting you off.
Now
Cut off.
I do have a question
man.
because you had brought up capitalism, and I'm very interested to get your take on this. Right, so there is definitely a section of the culture that will say, hey, we don't need billionaires.
Oh, yeah.
We don't even need multi-millionaires, right? After X amount of money, come on now. Like, yo, we're trying to, hey, whatever,
like
whatever.
You got enough money to fund a small country.
Where is that line though, right? Because
Yeah,
all right,
man.
so I'm trying to be successful in entertainment, right? I'm on level 3. I got my eyes on level 4. I want to get to level 100, right? So then I make it to level 3. Now I'm like, shit, if I made it to 3, I can make it to 5.
Right.
If I make it to 5, I can make it to 10, then I can make it to 50. Like where do I level up to the point where I'm like,
This is enough.
yeah, this is good, right?
Oh man, that's such a
because you look at you take, for instance, right? Take Kevin Hart. He starts off doing spots. He does rooms. He does open mics. That's successful. Now he's heading out to New York, building a name. That's successful. Now he starts doing some bootleg movies with Dame Dash in them. That starts to bubble a little bit. Now he's a name. Now he's selling out theaters. Now he's selling out arenas. Now, how do I level up from here? I start a brand. All right. Now I'm making movies. I'm bringing my buddies in. How do I level up from there? I start another brand with clothing, with alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm selling people gambling or whatnot.
stops.
So now I'm employing other families and ecosystems. And now, like, when do you go,
this is cool.
this is cool, I'm done?
And I guess, well, the real question is death.
Right.
Death and retirement and shit
Right,
like
right.
that. That's the real question. That's the real answer that if you ask Kevin Hart, that's probably what he would say. Just like, I never stop.
I'm sure you'd be like, I'm a hustler. Like, why would I?
Why would I stop?
Where am I going to stop it?
And then it's like, you got that idea for individuals. And then it's like, you got kind of like a similar question when it comes to like companies, organizations, and things like that. I would say in terms of
Because I also get the other side, Laz, when it's like, hey, I don't got it. You got $1 billion, like, bro,
right.
Like, can you give somebody? Because I still got to pay my taxes.
Or like just, I think, and to answer your question, like, or just something to help sustain the environment that we are all in. You know what I mean? It's like, and that would be like my short answer of like, when it's fucking up the ecosystem that you built off of, then like maybe that would be a good time to scale it back. Because it's like, yeah, you can infinitely grow, but you can't really infinitely grow. You're not going to get every market share. And if you do, then, I mean, we see what happens in the movies and the, and the thing when one corporation just takes everything, it's just everything else becomes dead. And that corporation has all the life, that it has all the resources.
Yeah, of course. And also, there's something to be said about like a hustler's mentality. But if you're everybody's hustling at whatever it is that they're doing to a degree,
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah.
And when you, what did Cat Williams say? And a Chrysler 300 does look like a Phantom until a Phantom pulls up.
Right.
So you got a Chrysler, you feel good when you just bought a brand new Chrysler 300 10 years ago. And then a Phantom pulls up and you go, I got to get my shit together. Like, I'm not hustling enough.
Yeah, I would be curious to ask people, like, what is that, like, if a Phantom 300, like, what is that? Does that make you feel like less of a person, or like when something that's more shiny or something, like, for me, I don't really, of course there's some things, but like, I try to not look at that as a motivator.
Sure.
Just because it's like, yeah, like we were talking about, there's no end to that.
No, because it's always, it's not a part of the human being thing too, is you're always going to want what maybe you don't have.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna go out there and be like, Oh man, that dude's nose is perfect for his face. God damn.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like
now
it's
I'm
always
feeling
it's always
insecure,
gonna
yeah.
be something. All right, and so I got whatever car, and then I'm out there driving, and then all of a sudden, my car's 10 years old. He's got the same car as me. His is a year old. Man, what have I even been doing with my life, man?
I gotta get my money up.
I gotta, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you could only tell yourself it's enough though.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because that, to me, I feel like eventually that's when motherfuckers be going to Diddy parties and shit. It's like everybody who's going to be everybody going to this all white party.
Yeah,
and then
what
you
is-
like, I got to stay in the, I got to be in
What
the
is
loop.
that?
Because now I got to go. I got to shake some hands. And everybody who's anybody who's really stepping out here, they got to stay past 9.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Because
I got to stay past 9
Because
now.
the gremlins is fit.
Right. Like, as soon, there has to be a point where you're like, I'm all right. All right, damn it. Okay.
Yeah,
Am I
there's
gonna look
some
like
Neos.
a loser or something? Cool. All right, whatever.
There's some Neos out there for everything. We sat here before we started rolling, and I'm talking about the camera setup. I got the laptop out. Like, hey man, I'm using this top of the line, cutting edge.
Right.
Ooh, I just traded off to get these and that, and look at my light. Ooh, bro, there's a guy I see like on my YouTubes. It's like Penguin. It's a white boy. Every episode he does, it's one camera. It's probably a cell phone. He's in a dingy ass Hanes. It's not even a polo white tee. It's like a Hanes or jockey white tee. He never does his hair, and he just talks about whatever happened like that day in like the culture news.
He's probably killing the game,
and
man.
when I tell you, every time he posts, every single day, it's instantly 2.7 million.
That's because it don't matter.
On another story. On another story. Let it be a good story. 4.3 million. And he's doing it at a 10th of the budget.
He not doing all this stupid shit we doing. You know what I mean?
None of it. And just bubbling up. Now he's got time and service for sure. But it's almost like when Jordan started playing for the Wizards. Like he wasn't athletic or none of that shit no more. So now it's just turn around, fade away. Like he just made the game come to him at his speed. He like transcended or whatever.
That is kind of to me, I see as the more viable option is like make the game come to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like you're so consistent and you have such understanding of what you do. You have simplified it to its basic elements and you can keep doing it and you can keep working. And it's not even that stressful to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To the point where like people eventually are going to be like, wait a minute. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me study him a little bit. Interesting. Hey, come over here. Talk to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just, to me, consistency is the main thing I see in entertainment. Anything is the thing that really makes the difference. Because you can flex. You can make it seem like I'm this, I'm that. You can get all these big shows, but if you don't find a way to actually sustain yourself, then that's where I see a lot of people running the issue.
Facts. Now, one thing I tend to bond with comics on is bomb stories.
Oh yeah.
But if you're also, I definitely want to get to that. But also, if you're in sales, it has to be very similar to bomb a sale. Has to be, except the audience is one person.
Yeah.
What's one of the worst memories you have in sales?
So I would say a lot of the times people do things like, because I'm on the phones. That's what I mainly do. And I don't know about particularly, but people would do things like, oh, I missed this call, so I'm gonna call back. And then I'm like, hey, I'm Laz, da 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 da, and then they'd be there, sit there. And then it's just like, oh, okay, all right. Or, I get my quota is how many meetings I set.
Yeah.
So if you set a meeting, it has to happen. Like with the people who are really gonna bring in the sale.
Exactly.
And sometimes there's like a no-show of like everything looks cool, like, oh yeah, oh man, I thought we had something, everything good, and then they just don't show up. And then you're like, oh, maybe he just forgot. Call back. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, no. Email. Now you on the do not contact list.
Yeah,
You're like, oh man, I swear I had this guy yesterday.
Once upon a time, I was in phone sales. I'll tell you this is the most funny, painful thing that ever happened to me, and it's outbound. So I call this guy, or I call this potential client. Hey, my name is Mike. Up to bam. Calling about you. Have you do go through my whole thing, and then from the other side of the line, I hear bibbidi bobbidi, and I'm like, yeah, this is Mike. Go through my script again. Bibbidi bobbidi woo, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time. I'm still saying, and I'm like, what?
Had Adam Sandler.
So yeah, so I kind of like the line goes dead because the calls are monitored, so I can't be like you fuck. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I think this is probably a bad connection. I'm sorry. I'll try back at another time. You have a good time. He was like, hey, thanks, bro. You too.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, bro.
I couldn't even be mad. God. I was like, man.
Recently, this is one person I called, and it's like they had like a couple different businesses. So they had like 2 different numbers for their different businesses. And like I called one of them, and this is like not too long ago, like around like Halloween time, couple weeks ago. And it was literally like they didn't answer, and then a voicemail came on. And I realized, I'm like, okay, is this like a skit? Because it's like, it's basically a dude like, have you ever played Grand Theft Auto 4?
Yeah.
You know, like Nico, and it's like some like Italian, Russian niggas like, brother, who's calling?
Sounded like you was in a vape shop.
Like you hear gunshots going off in the back and shit. And I'm just like, wait a minute. This has been going on for 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then eventually he goes, like, who is this? And then I'm like, oh yeah, so I was just called and like, haha, yeah, I'm not here on the phone. I'm like, motherfucker.
And you know it's coming, but you're like, I'm locked in. Like I can't.
Yeah, man. It's like that dude had like another one that was insane because it was like, it sounded like 2 vampires talking or something like that. And they were doing that for like 12 minutes. And then it's like, yeah, who is this? Oh, yeah, I can't come to the phone. You feel me? I'm like,
gosh.
all right. So I just had, on my stats, I just had 20 minutes of voicemail time. Listening to a skit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get all types of stuff. And then, like, I'm sure, like, yeah, when it comes to bombing, I mean, same thing. I mean, you just gotta, the best thing is just to make a joke out of it is in itself.
Oh, you just got to walk it off. I have some of my favorite times in comedy are a bomb. After it's
oh yeah,
after it's behind you,
after it doesn't hurt anymore, right? Like, after I wipe away the tears,
after it doesn't sting your heart as much. Oh no, that Matrix time when time slows down, especially in the beginning of your career, when you're bombing and there's nothing around the corner of your mind. When you're in the bookshelf of your brain going,
they're like, nah, son, take this L. Get off the stage, you're trash. You never should have started doing this.
There's absolutely nothing worse than having nothing.
Nothing, zero. Then your dumb ass will try some shit out. And then it's just like, oh no, it got worse. I would have been better off by saying nothing.
And then there's a level above that, you try something, that doesn't work. So then you're like, crowd work, that should work. And then whoever you trying to talk to gets a laugh telling you ain't shit.
You just like, yeah, what about this guy over here? Shut up.
Crowd goes bananas.
Oh no, not at them. Oh my God. Oh my God! Yeah, somebody in the room being funnier than you. Someone who's heckling being funnier than you.
Whenever you're really, really bombing, you'll give by accident you'll give the person. You know what I need right now? Better jokes.
Try to play it off. Ha ha. Yeah.
Hey, y'all didn't know I was a ventriloquy.
Shut up. No. just oh man,
They're brand new girls in the room.
not you bombing in front of the hoes, man.
Not the brand new. Not the first 30 days.
That's
no.
how I'll be bringing people to my shit,
No.
man. Yeah, like
No.
I used to be trying to be like, all right, yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna bring this person. I just be doing shit on my own so I could bomb in silence.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'll be quick to tell them, like, when you going to bring me to your job?
Right. Real talk though. No, real talk. It's not glamorous.
No.
And that's the thing. Some people be like, oh yeah, I want to come to your shows and do this. It's like cool. Like, of course, I'm always like inviting people to.
Sure.
You know, I rather would get strangers though.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because it's just kind of like the shit isn't really glamorous.
It's like, I like you, but I don't want you at my job.
Yeah, and then it's like for me, I'm gonna be in a different mode. Like I'm not gonna be
Exactly.
like the guy you see at work or the guy. I'm just gonna be like, you know. So
Trust me, the stories of what happens tonight is going to be better than you being there.
exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, especially if I'm producing, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to really talk to you and like, you know. So every time I've done it, it's been kind of weird.
You had a nightmare day producing, like not bombing like on stage per se, but like a production bombs.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it was one time. I mean, the show went okay, but behind the scenes, it was chaos because it was like there was this. Have you heard of the? Well, I don't want to say names, but
Yeah.
there was this spot on the South Side that was new. I was working with them, and it was one of those things where it's kind of bare bones. Like they don't have any chairs, they don't have anything, but they got the space. And it was one of those things where it's like when I first talked to the guy that owned it and you know who ran it, it was like we were like, oh yeah, we could really get this to look nice and be nice. And I'm like saying all the things that goes into the show. And then, you know, he's like, oh, yeah, that'll be easy. Yeah, we could just do that and do this and do. Yeah. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, I know a guy who does that. Don't even worry about that.
Say less.
Say less. And then, like, probably like a week or 2 weeks before the show, I'm like following up. Like, did you get the guy who had the chairs? Huh? What? No, I don't know nobody who do no chairs. What about the lights? Huh? No, I don't know nobody who do that. So it was a lot of stuff I had to get together last minute. And motherfuckers asking for like the audience members or like there's no toilet paper in the bathroom telling me shit like that.
Bro,
I was like,
yo.
oh shit. I'm like, oh, I need a house manager. I'm gonna do this shit.
Oh wow.
I'm like
That's
in the
a different
middle.
kind of real.
Yeah, and then people getting mad at me like, why didn't you get nobody the toilet paper when they need it? I'm just like, I was over here playing
Like, hey, we didn't need toilet paper for the show. You need it for the building, sir.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you have that in general?
And it's just one of those things that just taught me, like, man, it really. What's the theme of the day? People don't care.
People do not care.
So you need to find your contingency plans and already know how, like, don't depend on, like, if they come through, great. But if they don't, you already got what you were doing together and consistent to where you don't need everything else around you to go right, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And I'm not putting this on you, and I'm not speaking for or against what I'm gonna say, but I am looking for your perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you maintain friends in business?
Interesting. I don't. I mean, the short answer is like I don't. Most of the people I work with in the comedy scene, like we're acquaintances.
Yeah,
we could be real cool. We could be super cool. It could be like every time we get together, it's comedy magic. But are we like friends like that? I don't want to put that expectation on anybody because like my friends know me, my family knows me in a different way that people in the comedy scene don't necessarily. So, and I'm someone who doesn't. I'm kind of private. Like I'm not someone who's just kind of like, yeah, man, I'm talking to all these women and this girl said this and my mama tripping and that. Like I'm not finna say all that to you. Like I'm just
right.
Like, you know, I'm gonna keep it like, you know, just pretty, you know, high and by, like, you know, surface level stuff. Not to say I can't make a friend in the comedy scene.
Sure.
But, you know, I'm not someone who goes around just thinking everybody is my friend. You have to really like earn that. Like, man, it's been 5 years or so and it's like we are bonding in this way and then now it's like, oh, now you're helping me move. I'm helping you move. You know, shit that's kind of growing
just comes
outside
up,
of the comedy space. And that's happened before for sure. So, you know, it's just, you have to earn that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've definitely been in positions where like trying to maintain a friendship and turn into I don't think it can work friendship to business partners, but I think it can go business partners
to friendship.
To friendship.
That's where, yeah.
Especially if you guys are popping. If you making money, it's very easy to go out and get some pancakes.
Absolutely,
at nighttime.
Yeah. When you winning, winning carries everything.
Yeah, but then if you start off as friends and things don't necessarily work out, all right, why are you in charge, nigga? Didn't I have to? When you threw up on your goddamn whatchamacallit,
right. You know what? You've been doing this.
Yeah,
you've been doing this since we was kids.
You remember when Willie Lump lumped your eyeball, and now you telling me what to do?
Because now it's like that resentment set in. Now it's like, oh man, like, see, I knew I couldn't work with you on this because you always like
you
that.
Think you tough.
Yeah. Now it's like a whole
you black
this baggage and stuff. I've been wanting to say this to you since.
Exactly what it is.
That bullshit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and you know what night it happens on? It happens on the night that there's no toilet tissue at the show. who forgot the toilet tissue?
And it's like,
who forgot the toilet?
And that'd be the thing. It'd be like, why now? Like, you know what I mean? And that'd be the biggest thing when you run into those situations. It's like everything was all smiles when it was winning. Now it's like, oh, a bump in the road. And like, talk to anybody who works with me. Like my bumps in the road, like I try to like basically mitigate them very quickly. I'm not like someone who's gonna be like, oh, you got a bump in the road, now we're falling off a cliff, and I just don't know what's happening. I'm like, if there's some issue that happened, I'm really someone who tries to get to the core of it and be like, okay, let's move forward. But like sometimes like that's not enough for people, man. It's like, nah, man, you told me wasn't gonna go over no bumps. Like, you know what I mean? Like this wasn't supposed to be you know, when we talked about this, you didn't talk about bumps. You didn't talk about issues, you know what I mean? I ain't signed up for this. I got shit to do. I got kids. You know, like, all right.
Exactly. And it's so easy to get caught up in the moment, whether it be good or bad. Yeah. And forget that you've been through these before. It's fine. It goes up and down. It goes
up and down. There's gonna be issues.
Constantly.
Yeah. I think for me, where I'm like, I might have to go separate ways with someone is when it comes to like communication. I think that's a big thing for me in any type of like, whether it be a job, relationship, friendship. Yeah. It's just like, we can't just have a basic back and forth to where we're like putting a problem on the table and be like, oh, okay, this is my perspective of it. This is your perspective of it. How can we move forward? Let's throw some ideas at the, like, we can't just have a basic conversation like that. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
one of the things I challenge myself to do is, you know, I think I'm a amiable guy. For the most part, I can get along and sit down and have a conversation with just about anybody. I have a lot of curiosities, a lot of interests.
Doing something like this, you kind of have to, I would imagine.
I would think to be good at it, if you're not a curious person, like this isn't. I don't necessarily do this for. I would love for as many people to tune in and for this to be considered interesting, right? But if we were just in the green room, I'd be asking you the same questions. Right. And we'd be having basically the same conversation. It just so happens to be recorded, right? But I try and challenge myself. So when I have a break in communication with somebody, or I can't find that rhythm with somebody, I used to be on this fucking goofy. I can't, never. Yeah. You fucking dork. You dweeb. Gone with you. Be gone. And now I have to be like, we're just different.
True. Yeah. Don't take it personally and don't charge it. We not lying.
And move on, or try and recalibrate myself and maybe find. There's a person I have at a job, right? And I just don't see eye to eye with this person at all. And they're in charge of a very pivotal part of this gig, and I've never been able to really like lock in, but I need to I am forced to communicate with them on a regular basis. I see. And it was actually in the last couple of days, chop it up, but it happened to notice a photo they had of their kids. And I've never smiled at this person. This person's never smiled at me. We've never conversated outside of ABC, XYZ. Go fuck yourself. I'm going this way. You go that way, right? And last couple of days, I was like, oh, those are your kids? How old? They look like athletes. opened.
Wow.
Like a Dr. Seuss book, just
Wow.
green eggs and ham all over the place. Couldn't shut them up.
Isn't it amazing what time can do? In the sense of like, sometimes things just need to sit in a room, like, you know, for long enough to where they work themselves out.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I look at life. Like, if something's not working, like, of course, you know, we want to pivot and, you know, try to make like better pathways, things like that. But sometimes you just need to sit with it and till it works out, you know, till you understand something enough. It could just be one thing like that you just never thought of. But, you know, we always go. You don't think of those little things that can just really just open up the whole situation. But, you know, you're not really afforded that type of figuring it out these days.
Right, because this is my movie.
Is that, yeah, you know, yeah.
Like,
it's like if you're not a character.
You're not even a co-star.
Yeah, it's like,
you're an NPC. Why are you giving me problems? You're wasting precious dialogue.
It's like, man, like I got shit to do, bills to pay. Like, this is my movie. I'm the main star.
Yeah.
If you can't fit into what I'm doing, move over there. Besides, like, actually, you know, trying to slow down, you know, kind of get out of the main character syndrome and just look. You know what I mean? See, you know. That's hard to do, though. That's very hard to do.
The way the world is and the young culture is now, what fascinates me is that they put, and I think this is for better and for worse, is they put labels on everything. And they're relabeling all the politically incorrect stuff that I grew up with in the 80s and 90s. They're relabeling it now. You know, you got neurodivergent instead of that two syllable banger. I've been saying
sometimes three if you really want.
That would be the past tense, sir.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You know, you have the acronym alphabet for what used to just be a few other colorful flares. I mean, there was entire games that were played that would have, and I'm not labeling.
Of course,
for this generation. Hey, that actually makes sense. Some of them. For this what they used to call this
yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do they say now? Just tank top? Or
I don't even know.
I sound so fucking old. What do they say now?
I think they still say the same thing.
Oh yeah,
I'm just not about to say it for YouTube.
No.
But I distinctly had a moment where you know what it was? I was texting my mom. This is like early 2000s. Or maybe early 2000s. My mom was out at the store. Can I get you anything? And this was the first time it ever hit me, because I had been saying in my entire life, everybody did. And I went to go text her to grab me some of these, and writing the words
You're
down.
Like, wait a minute.
I'm like, whoa.
That made you think, like, what is the history of this? Like, I mean, who was the first person that was like, you know what?
I was like, yo, yeah, give me the tank tops, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Just think about like how often,
because you say it just flows out.
I know,
and I don't mean what the words imply.
It was one of those things like when I heard it, I didn't. You know, when you like hear some shit and you don't really like connect with like what it's just like white beater it's just
connects.
like I'm sorry but you can bleep that out
it's
just like
I'll leave it in. We're past the 10-minute mark.
Right, you know, and you would just be like, wait a minute, until I like stopped and be like, wait, what did you say? Like, no, it's called I'm like, oh man, that's like, that's crazy.
Now they're relabeling so much. And does it make the pain, the thoughts, the vibe go away? Or is this the right path?
Is it just kind of like masking the problem without, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, I've had that conversation with a lot of people. I think sometimes some things can be labels and some things can just be distinctions, you know? And I feel like some people don't really... That line blurs of like, all right, you don't want to relabel everything to where like nothing means anything. Yeah. And that's kind of where I might have a problem with some of those things. But I'm also very open to relabeling if we understand what's the distinction in the first place, or why was it called that in the first place? Why, that kind of thing. So I think my answer would just be like, just more thoughtfulness into some of this stuff, and not just, oh, I don't understand it, so
sure,
it's this now,
Yeah,
and of course, people did that back then too.
Of
I
course.
don't understand it, so it's the R word, or I don't understand it, so you don't want to do that. And now people are just labeling everything neurodivergent when it's like, all right, well, maybe it's not neurodivergent. What, let's get into what it actually is besides just labeling
exactly.
it.
and I'm definitely a slave to my upbringing, the time and the places that I am.
Who isn't?
And of course, and it's like, some edges need to be sharp,
Right.
so that when you bump your shin, you remember to look where you're going.
That's fair. Yeah.
And if you nerf every edge, it's like,
Everything's meaningless.
So
There's
now you don't have to pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you can literally just have your head in the clouds or down at your hand scrolling and just walking through life making zero connections. And guess what? Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
everything
cares.
is just.
I'm bleeding on the side of the road, and you're just, actually, boop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then that's the thing. It's kind of like you kind of, everything loses its just like, it doesn't really, it's not made of anything. It's not sticky. It's just kind of like, these words aren't tangible anymore. These things aren't tangible. It's very just like, whatever it is today, the wind blows, it changes tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, some things changes very good, but also, there needs to be things that don't change.
It ends up being those other people's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It's like, is there even sugar in here anymore?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this is just colorful water.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here? It's like,
I expected 1.5 gallons of diabetes.
Then you got people, it really doesn't need to be a recipe, man.
I've never once seen my mom measure how much sugar
right
going in the Kool-Aid.
You're like, you know what? Just pour the whole thing in, or you got somebody who's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna put any in. It's colorful water.
You feel it? Yeah. And it's like, all right, then what's the point? You might as well just have water.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like when things loses its meaning. That's kind of where I'm. I don't say I'm against it, but I'm concerned of like, okay, and that's my thing with everything of like, there's some people who are very obsessed with, I would consider myself, someone who is very about progress and things like that. But sometimes people could get very obsessed with the new and everything. But it's like, but where are you taking us? Like, you know what I mean?
Bro.
That's where you have to understand. If you don't have a destination yourself, just something being new isn't enough,
No. I'll tell you something that's new, blew my mind. I get a call, a telemarketer call. But by the time I picked it up, it was like a follow up to.
Isn't that crazy in sales? You look down on the people that try to call you to sell to you.
Right?
Like, what the fuck
exactly.
is it?
Exactly. So it was somebody I put in my email once upon a time for the thing, and they was calling to do a follow up. Right? Some conversation, pleasant girl on the phone, this and that. Hey, just wanted to follow up with the this and that and the woo woo woo. I'm like, yeah, and then da 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 da. And then maybe 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds in the call, I was like, oh, wow. Like, I barely even noticed. You're getting good. I didn't even notice you were an AI voice.
Whoa.
And it was like, well, actually, I am a auto techniconic. And it gave me
Really?
the whatchamacall. And I was like, holy shit. Are you for real?
Whoa.
And you know what it was? Which, this is only another 6 months. You won't be able to know. First and foremost, it was breathing, bro.
Oh, wow.
It was breathing.
That's
only way
crazy.
I picked up on it is during the conversation back and forth, it was just it had to have been my instincts because it wasn't my ears. It was a half of a glitch in the response that was just
Wow.
unnatural. It wasn't a normal pause in between two people two human beings talking, it was an unnatural kind of glitchy pause.
That is crazy.
And then I said it to it. I was like, I almost didn't notice that you were AI.
And she just gives a response.
And
like,
it,
hey, you
and
got
it just
me.
pleasant, still pleasant as the
crazy.
day is long. Was like, well, I am actually an automated boo 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 woo 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 and da 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 da, and then went right back into a script.
That kind of shows you how important language is, right? You know what I mean? It's just like you can believe something is intelligent if they have a similar language to you.
Oh,
basically.
wow.
You know what I mean? It's like they don't have to really have anything going on, but if they can like shoot the shit with you and like speak in your language, then it's like, oh shit, like yeah, and that just like because when we talk, when a lot of people talk, they're kind of putting a lot of shit on the back burner anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we just like. Oh yeah, da 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 da. Like you ever have a dream where you're just talking to somebody, you're not really thinking about what's going on.
Exactly.
You're just like, oh, this is somebody I recognize.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. What are you doing here? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I think that's kind of, which I think that's what AI taps into a lot. Is just kind of like, all right, like how can I get this person to not see the whole picture? Let me hit those points to where once they see them, they're like, oh, everything else about this doesn't matter.
Yeah,
this checks out in my mind. Like now I'm ready to engage with it. You know what I mean? Like
that's scary business. I'm wondering what's gonna happen when, like, how do you pay people to eat and all that other good stuff when 10 years from now, what are jobs looking like 10 years from now, 5 years from now?
I don't know what they looking
how
like
many jobs
tomorrow,
are
my
left?
nigga. Hey, 3 months from now, like
Straight up.
No, I mean, yeah, what are jobs looking like? Oh my God, like
cars, trucks, forget about it.
Yeah, because like, what are people? I mean, of course,
lawyers, forget about it.
Because I was gonna say like, yeah, you know, maybe people would just like work from home and da-da-da, but it's like people, most of the newer generation don't like getting on the phone. They don't like emailing. They don't like, so it's like, I feel like they're gonna find something really useful for us to do.
Off of Chicago. Off Chicago and Michigan, that little Mackie D's right there.
Yeah,
I don't even think they even have. Is that the one that they don't even have people in no more?
Those are popping up like the automated like Wendy's and McDonald's fast food restaurants.
There's some brothers south of Roosevelt that need that Mackie D's job. I don't want their ass with that 9 hours of nothing to do. I need them to have something to do.
I mean, from the business's perspective, it's like so.
Like said, we don't care.
We don't care. What does that have to do with me?
What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
I'm having fun. Like I got money, nigga. Like, money to make.
GTA 7 finna come out.
Yeah,
I don't
give a fuck.
Man, I can talk to you for the next 3 days, but do me a favor. Let everybody know what you got going on, how they can find you, and what's popping.
Yeah, man. So I got my sketch platform, my productions. It's called Deep End. We've been doing things for like 2 or 3 years now. We about to come out with a whole slew of sketches and everything.
Hell yeah.
We also have sketches on YouTube, Instagram. Just type in We Are Deep End. And for me, you just find me anywhere at LazPat, Laz Pat. And yeah, anything I got going on. This weekend, I mean, I don't know when this is coming out, but I'm doing a show with, do you know CJ Talks?
Actually, I was just locking in with his ass 2 days ago. He's finna pop out. I want to say he's gonna be here this weekend.
Yeah, great dude.
Yeah, I rock with buddy.
He has a show going on where it's like, you know, his first, how he explained to me is like a first official show. Like he's had like producing. It's like called the Carlton Jones Experience.
Yeah.
So he's really, you know, spearheading
I see.
that.
Hey, shout out to Carlton Jones because
that's
he got a whole little trend popping.
Okay.
With people, have you seen it?
Are people like doing impressions of him?
Yeah.
He's very, bro, I'm telling you, like.
I saw that. I was like,
me and some other comedians were like dying laughing, just doing impressions of him.
That's what I'm saying.
He got something, man. He got something real good, man.
I was just out at Bar 10 with him. We was chopping it up. He was like, I was like, hey, what's the best thing about having a big following? He said, hey, yo, Shorty sent me strawberries one time.
You're like,
Don't you ever look me in my eyes and say the word strawberries ever again.
Like, I don't know why you locked in with that specifically. But
He's like, yo, they be sending me glasses.
why strawberries, nigga? Like, why
He
did that
said
shit? Oh my god! Like, you probably got a bunch of shit. Like, somebody sent me a new laptop, but it's like you just perfect batch of strawberries. That really touched me. I don't know.
Did you just say farm fresh?
Right? Yeah, you know, when I eat strawberries, I go to a different place.
Range free? What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey man, somebody send you a gift that's unique enough, you'll be like, man, they really thought about me.
If you send me
I love strawberries.
Yeah, you send me a fruit bouquet, I'm yours.
Like, you just send me edible arrangements. Like, oh my god, I haven't seen one of those still exist.
Is this chocolate covered cantaloupe?
Right.
Oh my god, what have I done right?
That's so nice to me.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's I'm gonna be there. Starts at 7. Yeah, I'm just all over the city, man. I made a goal for myself. At the end of the year, I'm gonna be on Laugh Factory in some form capacity. I'm already talking to people about dates and stuff. So I'm like, I just never really locked in with it, but I'm like, nah, man, I gotta do that. So.
First step is the hardest one, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, who likes rejection, right?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
But it's the Real Rap Podcast. Please
Absolutely.
like, share, subscribe, especially if you made it this far. Laz, know the name. Soon in front of the camera, behind the camera, production comedy, sketches, solid dude. Mike Knight, Real Rap. All the time. It's still coming. Like I told you guys, I'm not stopping. So even if there's a little bit of a lag, it's just because I got other things going on so I could bring them to you.
Absolutely.
The people who don't care. But it's been a great episode. I had so much fun. Everybody pay attention to Laz. Keep coming back for more. Mike Knight, Real Rap Podcast. Peace.